APG Jamie here. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're here. Either live for the live mini scuffs or recorded live mini scuffs. I'm glad you're here. So what is scuffs or mini scuffs? Well, at one time, well, I still do this. It's not like it's, something I don't do anymore. I tend to pile things up. Notice how tall it's getting? Anyway, I had picked up a box of manila folders from a local office store. I happened to walk in the door just as they were putting them in a buggy on clearance. And I think they were 50 cents a box. Maybe it was 25. I don't know. It was like ultra cheap. And there were 2 boxes. It was me and one other lady. So we each got a box. Okay. So I took all my piles of stuff and a manila folder. Then I just started putting stuff in that particular folder that I happened to like together on that particular day. And this was over a series of days. I mean, I pile it. Anyway, I still do that. I've got scraps and happy mail and purchases and junk mail and I don't know, all that kind of junk. So I put it in manila folders. Then I do the live show on the 3rd Thursday of the month. I know it's just one live a month. I don't know. I've toyed around with more, but I don't know. It's commitment can be a real thing. Anyway, so I've taken all those different papers and I don't know, Happy Meals and whatevers, and divided them out into folders. And some folders have more stuff than others, and some of them are very well coordinated and some not so much. I mean, it's just however I felt on whatever particular day I was loading the folders up. So I took said folders and I counted them out and I put them in a basket. And during the live shows, typically what happens is a live studio viewer will pick a folder number, and I count out the folders, and whatever folder's that number, that's the one we're going to work out of. So I never know what we're going to work out of. Typically, I shouldn't say never is, subjective word. Anyway, I typically don't know what we're going to work out of. And we do it in a studio cleanup folder stuff journal that is made from studio cleanup stuff. Let's see if I have one over here. Our latest one, which is full. So I did the same thing with little mini size folders instead of the big manila folders. Anyway, studio cleanup folder stuff goes in studio cleanup folder journal. Okay, I call this the full size one. This particular one was made into a spiral binder. I'm not a big fan, but I don't know. And the mini scuffs, which is the same thing, only smaller stuff, okay, goes in this particular one, mini scuffs, which we're trying to finish out, being so we've got that last full-size one filled up. We've got just a couple, 3 pages left. And because of that, I've already picked the page we're going to work on. I actually went through the folders to pick one that had what I thought at first glance are coordinating. I don't know how well coordinating it is, but there we go. So that's what it is. Studio cleanup folder stuff. You could substitute that last S for, the other S word, sugar. You catch my drift. Anyways, I'm kind of dallying, hoping somebody comes to the live show. We may be alone today. That would be sad. But such as my week would progress, hi, y'all. We're having septic issues over here. Not that y'all need to hear that kind of stuff about that kind of stuff. Anyway, yeah. Hey, Vaughn. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I was almost getting tired of talking to myself. Almost, mind you, because, yeah, not so much. Hey, Brenda. Good to see you. Hey, are you the Brenda? Just checking. Aren't you the Brenda that won one of Dee Dee's giveaways a couple days ago? I have a lot of sugar. It's stuff in the folder. Yeah, I know. I know. My pile it's about to craft a lunch again. Well, not again. It's about ready to craft a lunch. So I should really make some more folders up. I still have several in the big bin over there, but it's how it goes sometimes. And some of the stuff that goes in there, it's friend stuff. You know how you're like, oh, here, you want this stuff? Take this stuff. You need this stuff. I'm tired of this stuff. Here's some stuff. Yeah, that. Yes, you are. Well, congratulations. Didn't you? Okay, now see, now we're gonna look back on my memory. You got one of the mixed collage stuff, right? Isn't that what you picked, or you got left with? I don't remember now. Seems like you might have got left with it, but that's okay. I think you got number 6. And the reason I can remember that is because that's the pile I would have taken if I had played along, if I'd even acknowledged that I was in the room, which I hardly ever do I don't do when I'm watching on television. So yeah, yeah. Anyway, mini scuffs. That's me. It is third Thursday. We're after 10 a.m. So yeah. Oh, if y'all don't mind, could you share um if you have that ability to share the live video feed, stream feed, I don't know what it's called, on your platforms. If you don't mind, I would appreciate it. Because I appreciate you already. So we've been going to Lowe's a lot lately, so I've been picking it as if I needed any, y'all. As if I needed any more paint chips, y'all. I don't. These are the new ones. I've got one of those little plastic drawer thingies. Yeah, they've got their own drawer. So this is the one we're going to work on. That was last month, February. We got lots of little flippy flappies in that one and little tucky spots because my philosophy is if it can be a pocket, why not make it a pocket? You're not required to put anything in said pocket, which is funny because when I look back at some of my older art pieces, some of the things that I now believe should be a pocket are not a pocket. And I'm like, why didn't I make that a pocket? I don't know. I don't know. This paper, this particular journal, junk journal, was made from the free paper that comes in your studio, Somerset Studio magazines. The ones that they put the free papers in. Y'all pay dearly for that paper. Just saying. And year a year or so, I decided to take all those. I know I keep doing that. Free papers out. And they went into this journal. And I might do that for the next one. I don't know. I haven't decided because I need to make a full this one. Yeah, that's a free paper out of Somerset. And I don't know if we can read which one that came out of. Oh, yeah, here it is. La Vive en Rose. It was designed by Sarah Walkins for Stampington and Company. Right? Maybe. Maybe not. No, maybe that wasn't it. Maybe it was. I don't know. No, that's not. Yeah, it is, because there's the backside. Anyway, that's where they came from. Years of subscription for the free paper. Y'all. Okay, well, I came out to the studio this morning and found I had left the brush unattended. So I have now smooshed it around in Murphy's oil soap. It's not an oil, but it is. I don't know why it's called oil soap. All soap is made with grease of some sort. Just saying. I know it's weird. How can grease clean? But it does. That and soda ash, potash, which is the ash left in the bottom of a campfire or fireplace, if you're using natural wood products, that is. Anyway, that might be the last of our education for today. I don't know. I'm still on my coffee. I still having my coffee, y'all. So this is the one I picked because at first glance it had coordinating, and that's what I went for. This looks like a die cut bow. You know, when you fold it up. I don't know how you fold it up to make it a bow. I don't know. Something. Obviously, not obviously. I have 3 different sizes, so it's probably a die I own. Could have got it in a swap because I've done some group swaps on Facebook. So, ooh. And for anybody coming by for the first time, I'm not necessarily real attentive to chat, but I do glance up at it. Those are pretty. That looks like that might have came in a stamp image swap. Here's an owl. And we have a small piece of paper. What is the measurement on that piece of paper? We should wonder, because I measured things like a million times. That is a 3-inch square. Oh, we got little pieces. Ooh, a coffee cap. Ooh, coffee. Experienced postage stamp. Ooh, black and a black striped heart, depending on which side you look at, I guess. That is a layered butterfly. I have that stamp. Here's the words. Hello, hello. And a partial, not necessarily good die cut that I'm going to fix. See, that's what happens. You know, I'll make some die cuts and something doesn't necessarily turn out. So I will toss it in the pile. We can use that other part, just not that. Enjoy this day. Here's a turquoise heart. Remember all the love. Oh, tulips. You'll always be my special friend. I don't have that stamp, so I probably got that in a swap. I know, because that information is important. Here's some squares. They have the little stitching edge. Oh, I like those. There's 3 of them. Oh, here's 4. 4 of them so far. We have a alcohol inked folder, hanging file folder tab doolaller. I can't do anything about the in and out focusing thing. The camera, for whatever reason, does that from time to time. Grape postage stamps. And these are the little doolallers that go on the bows. Whatever they're called, y'all. Whatever they're called. Okay. So that's what we have. And typically I wanted to do just the undecorated sides you know, to coordinate sort of with the other side, the printed side. But I've, you know, not necessarily held up with that premise. So we're going to want to cover this up somehow. Last time we painted it. I don't typically paint in these, but I guess we could do that again. Why don't we just do that again? Here's a scrap paper. All right. Put that in there. Let's see. What colors of paint Mike could work, and Mike could make it worse, because I've been known to do that too. What color is that? There's a vanilla. That's a natural buff. I don't know, that might could work. So let's see. Do some painting. Do some painting. Shaking it. Shaking it. I wonder how these got in there. I mean, that just seems kind of, although I like that. That's kind of cool looking. Just bundled up like that. Leave those over there in that orientation of sorts, because that's kind of attractive. Kind of. Whew, I threw that on the floor. Sometimes my hands have a mind of their own, and they get flippy flappy. What is that? Ow. That's my head. That's what that was. See, it's going to be one of those. I've kind of recently been straightening up different areas, my desk being one of them. Which, as you may know, could be a serious issue when you go to look for your usual junk. So let's just squirt some of that on there. That's the vanilla. Get my brush damp, not wet, damp. And cover up some of those words. Is a little bit-ish. Now, typically, I try not to go get other stuff to put on these pages, because the whole idea is to use the piled up stuff. That's kind of the whole idea of it, to use the leftovers of sorts. Yeah, that. But I do have desk fodder, you know. Y'all. Desk fodder. That's just one of them. When I get tired of seeing it, I will move it somewhere else and put a new little container on here to catch more little stuff. Yeah. I guess we will hicken, y'all. I hope it's not too loud. I try to dry from both sides, but you do have to use some caution, because you need to make sure you're not melting plastic or necessarily remelting embossing powder. Look at these little birds. I think those are from Teresa Church, but I'm not going to swear to it. Those are hand-cut little birds. I added the little black dots for the eyes, though. Just saying, because that part's true. Not that I would lie to you, but it's still true. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. Yes, Fawn says she has a firm opinion that no matter our preferred craft, our desks are amazingly covered with good stuff. Well, she didn't say good stuff. I said good stuff. All kinds of stuff. And now my coffee is cold. This paint feels pretty thick. And the dogs outside are, I don't know. It's not my babies. My babies aren't doing the barkity barks. But they could at any moment. This is a very pale green, and it probably looks it does. When I look in the camera, it looks exactly the same shade as the cream, but it's not. This is Anita's, which I have found, personally speaking, is a very good, long-lasting paint brand. It's called Whispering Green. Vert Murmur. Vert being green, murmur being whisper. To whisper. And I'm just adding it in scrubby notions. Okay, I feel good about that. I wish y'all could see the color difference. I mean, it's not much of a color difference, but it is. A little. It's a little. And I'm going to go ahead. All right, now that's Molly. This one's pretty thick. This is called Natural Buff. It's kind of a Caucasian skin color, kind of. Is it showing? Yeah, it's showing up a slightly darker tone. Just scrub it around a little bit. A little more of that really thick stuff on there. One particular word is sticking out, bothering me. Cover that word up. We should add some stamping of some sort. I'm working on my stamps again, y'all. I'm changing my storage around for my stamps. I have had them. I do have, most of them are still in binders. But I'm switching to those clear envelope thingies so I can flip through them because I seem to really like doing that. I think I just, okay, hang on. Let me look. See, flipping just seems so much more natural for me. I'm looking for some script stamps, of which I have a lot. A shameful a lot. I do have a lot of script stamps. I think that comes from the writer poet in me. I seem to have a lot of script stamps. I don't need any, but I seem to like them. And I think I want to use that one. Let's use this one because that's the one I liked the best when I looked at them. That's how I work. Unless I have something specific in mind, I like to thumb through and go intuitively. Now, I don't necessarily want to use a black. That's more of a gray. And I have watering can, which is a pretty decent gray. But I recently got, and when I say recently, it could have been anywhere in the last 6 months. To me, that's recent. It stays on cloudy gray. It does not look gray. It just looks very dark. I'm going to test these, which I normally don't do. I normally don't do testing. But I feel like it today. I feel like being fancy. Let's test the gray on the back of our stamp thingy. Experienced postage stamp. That one's not too bad. It's a little darker, I think, than what I would want. A brown would be a good option too. I only have the one brown. Actually, I think the watering can is a lighter gray. Let's go ahead and look at the brown that I have, which is coffee. I think we're going to go with watering can. Okay. Main screen? Yes. Hey, Galena, how are you? I do have on, a lot of times I do subscribers only mode, which typically just means you need to be a subscriber to participate in live chat. It does not make you, it's not subscription based or anything like that. Okay. That's probably way more than was ever even necessary. And should somebody want to know the maker of that stamp, I might not know. If I have the name of that stamp, I will list it in the description box later, in which case I would like to invite you to come back later to leave a comment because YouTube likes that. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to kind of rub it with my hand. I know that seems weird, but every once in a while, the archival inks will stay damp just for a minute. And they will, if you do that, it'll make them not bleed out, but it sort of softens the edges a little bit. See, it was really already dry, but I saw where it made this particular section do that. I think that's all the painting I'm going to do. Pretty sure we could do a little splatter because this has got a little splatter action on it. That's not a dark enough green. Let's try this one. It's one of my favorites, palm leaf. Yeah. We have temperature changes. They'll make your bottles do that. Now, I've had the heater turned off for a few days because we've had beautiful, awesomeness, beautiful weathers. It's been very nice, except the pollen. We always have bodacious pollen. And today, in case you watch the news, there's a wildfire northeast of us. And if it happens to get to Cold Spring, then I'm going to start packing up to evacuate. I'm not going to wait for them to tell me to evacuate. I've got dogs to get. I have to decide which art supplies I'm going to take. Good Lord, I already told my hubby Johnny this morning. I'm like, if I have to evacuate, what art supplies should I take? You and the dogs. That's what he said. Just point blank, you and the dogs. As if I had a choice. My dogs don't let me leave home without them. Well, they do, but whatever. Okay, I have to come get a palette. My fancy palette. So we're going to do some splatters. I don't splatter real often because it just gets everywhere. I'm not necessarily a good splatter maker. I see people using fan brushes. I don't know. They're okay. But I am looking for a loosey-goosey, soft, not wiry, but frayed out looking brush. That might be an adequate brush. I think this one, nope, that one's actually sticking together. Okay. Let's get this one dark green. I'm not going to put out much. I might not like it. I might need to just some water out of my paint water. Probably not enough water. Okay. Here goes. Tap, tap. Oh, it's doing it. Oh, it's almost a perfect color. As if my hand there is going to stop it from splattering somewhere I don't necessarily want it. And that's me. I typically do get carried away. If I like it, it's like, oh, more. Because we need more. Okay, that's enough. Rinse the brush. Put the palette over there. Okay. So that's a pretty good splatter brush. Now I got a heat gun again, y'all. Heat gun, y'all. They practically look like they go together, huh? Practically. More heat gun, y'all. Dry from the back. You can use a blow dryer. I don't see mine. I have one out here. I don't know where I put it or why I unput it out here. Why I moved it. Okay. I don't know if it's dry everywhere. So let's get a paper towel. Kitchen roll for you people in Europe. We'll just brush that across there and oh, that was pretty good. All right. Okay. Now what? See, a lot of times those are stall tactics. I think we can get rid of that. It's distracting me. Okay. So I like that. I'm almost positive we're going to use that. I know there's no brown up there. I am aware of that. I'm aware. I usually do a lot of pockets. Where did that go? That's the one right there. I do a lot of pockets. I would say I'm known for pockets, but I don't know if I'm actually known for that. And I'm kind of liking that. Why am I liking that? I don't know. Because I like weird stuff. Kind of liking it. That part's got to come out. So let's get a knife. Looks fairly new. This is a self-healing cutting mat that I am working on. And it's fairly new. I got it for Christmas. And I think I like it. I don't hate it. I've been working on silicone mats for over a year, I think. I really like those because they're, so easy to clean. You can just stretch them and anything on there. Oh, look, it came loose right there. You have to re-glue that. Perfect. Close the knife. Put it away. Put that over there. Get out our precious art glitter glue. Look, Vaughn sent me that a long time ago. I'm still using it, Vaughn. That's Xandra, though. That's my Xandra. Okay. Let's glue this together. Little paper peeled up right there. The image right there, shaking, baking, helped. Okay, put that back in. Put that back over there. Okay, I do like the cup of coffee. I think I like it down there. Not quite liking the shape of that. Let's change this edge some. Just to make it a little wonky. I have no plans. That. Okay. Coffee. Want to do. Actually, that could just be folded, couldn't it? Except I don't like that one's upside down. That one's upside down. Who did that? Okay. Let's get out some little fussy cuttings. I do not mind fussy cutting. I actually enjoy it. I know a lot of people do not, and that's okay. I don't hold it against you. Being very careful to cut his body out for some reason. And obviously, this is now a hem butterfly. You tend to get smoother cuts if you move the paper that you're cutting more than you move the scissors. You just gently close the scissors as you turn your paper. Typically, I'm going to cut the antennae off because I don't have that kind of endurance for fussy cutting. Hang on. Anyway, currently I do not even smell smoke because the winds, which have been extremely strong, I'm sure everybody is aware of that. We actually got a little spooked during the night because it was pretty windy, howling wind, howling. Okay. That can kind of go. I'm thinking kind of like that ish, because I'm kind of liking that. Maybe bring it down like that. It's like, oh, I had my coffee. Yay! Come look at chat. Brenda was gifted, a splatter brush. No, I made a splatter brush. I made my own. I don't know where it is, but I made one because Blade the artist made one. Dangerous. Bristles are about 3 inches long. Yeah. Paint on the ceiling. Exactly. Hi, Jan. How are you, darling? Oh, drunk butterflies. I know it's kind of getting long. Well, no, it looks okay in the screen. I'm looking in the screen. I'm looking in the screen again. Which is that paper's pulling some of that flower stamp over there ish. Oh, look at that. We get steam from our coffee, y'all. Hello. I'm not hating that. Would it be crazy to think we were almost done with the page already? Oh, I really wanted to use these because these were just so stinking pretty stacked up like that. They were. Now I think I've lost my. We can paint it. It doesn't have to stay this color. Although I like it. Get that color. We could paint it a purple to bring the purple down. Or we could paint it green. I like that. As goofy as that sounds. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm just goofing around because that's what I always do. I don't know. That is definitely going to be steam for our coffee. How do y'all feel about it? I'm kind of liking that hello right there in the middle of that page. Right there. I love these, but they're not necessarily fitting so well, are they? I'm kind of really liking that. No opinions. You guys, no opinions. Y'all, you guys, you know who you are. Okay. Let's do another butterfly so we can stall for time in case another idea comes up. In case y'all have 2 cents to add. Do you have 2 cents to rub together? I might not either after a plumber comes. I think my husband said the earliest we could get a plumber out is next week. So it's bucket business for us, y'all. If you get my meaning. And if you don't, I'm not explaining it. So as if we needed more drama. So I know I don't have to cut up directly right next to the edge, but I tend to follow the lines. I'm one of them. Might not even use this one. I really like the big one. Although we could put this on top of the big one so it could have the fluttery looking wings. Oh, look, it's like the perfect size and everything. Should we color the butterfly? I think we should color this one. Let's move this over here. Oh, I forgot about the little squares. I loved it, the little squares. Okay, set those over here where I can see them. There's blue. Where's blue? I don't see any blue. The blue throws me out. Where's the blue, Jen? She must be typing. The tab. This paper? There is a very light blue gray right there, the ziggy-zaggy line. Or the steam. Oh, okay. I like it, but the blue you do like this? Tab is brown in real life. And you like the tab near the copy. Well, I'm kind of liking it on the side. How are you feeling about it on the side? Because I can cut it down. In reality, I can do that. And also, we would round, pretty sure we would round that. Anyway. Okay. So, we get some color pencils. We're going all out on this one, y'all. Painted background. Color pencilage. I know I still have them in their original big ass box from back in the day. My friend Alice and I each bought the big old box from the Amazon. It was some kind of a sale price. And how much did we get? Was it $50? I don't remember. That's how long it's been. Don't remember. Okay. What color should we? There's a blue heart? No. Oh, the turquoise. It's turquoise on my end, blue and that one. Yeah, I know. I liked it. I like the grouping, but I think I'm going to save those and may make a cluster out of them later. Yeah. What color should we make the butterfly? Should we make it in the greens too? Also, being I said I was going to color pencil it. This says Bert Grills. Oh, gray green. Bless my heart. Bert is green. Let's see. Yeah, that doesn't even show up. So not that color. Okay. So let's go. Do I have other green pencils? That might be it on the green. Nope. Here's some more greens. You don't want to drop your pencils on the floor, y'all. It breaks the lid on the inside. Okay, here is pale sage. Yeah, that one's showing up. So now that section's going to be that color. And we need another section that color for balance. I'm not a precise colorer. And I also want to put some down here. And down here. How are y'all liking how this mat appears on your screens? Is it going okay with y'all? Oh. This one says it's jade. Oh, put it on the back. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's a fine color. Put it right there. Right there. And right there. And right there. And this one. And that makes it this one. Okay. And this green, Kelly green. I've always been fond of Kelly green. From the Crayola box. Y'all remember that color cornflower? It was always one of my favorites. Cornflower. You know what's funny? I think I have some Dollar Tree butterflies in this colorations. That would figure, wouldn't it? But we're using this stuff. I want to put terracotta. Let's see what it looks like. It's pretty close to that. Let's put a little terracotta. Just littles. Lightly. Don't push too hard with the pencil. Bring in some of that brownage. Like thatage. Oh, that one needs the green. Come on, Kelly. Y'all, when I was in elementary school, there was this little girl. Never mind. I'm not even going to tell that story. Put some here. And here. And a little. Just to separate the wings a little bit. Bring it around. Okay. Now. Let's use this color. I'm thinking this one is grade lavender. Yeah, that's perfect. It's perfect. Don't argue with me. Probably can't even see the color. No, not really. Can't hardly really even see any of those on the screen. Bless my heart. Ask questions and don't even follow up in the chat. Make their body that color. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move that. Set it on a secure foundation. Bring this over. I kind of like that. Okay, okay. Yeah, the blue heart was not live. Very likely at it. Yeah. Greens, yes. Cornflower is pretty. Yeah. It was always one of my favorites. Okay. I'm going to leave those out so I can list them in the ingredients. Okay. Okay. Now I'm thinking about inking around the edges. What color should I ink around the edges? Does anybody have a color? Oh, look. Look what that found when I moved that. We have a piece of lace. Oh my gosh. How does that even happen? Serendipity. That's how that happened. Serendipity. Should we put it there? Should we put it here? I mean, that is like, I don't even know where this came from. I've been straightening it, so came out of an envelope, I can tell you that. That's beautiful. We might put that up there. What do we think about I mean, it's barely even perceptible in real life, but you can see it. Oh, oh. Okay. Yeah, you can't, the colors are really not showing up on my screen at all. Not really. Not really. Okay. That can go back over there. That can go over there. Put that in that pile. Yeah, I like that. No, that's the wrong color. No, that's the wrong color. Okay. Now, how do these go together? Goes like that, right? Right? I don't know. I don't know how it goes. I had some instructions somewhere, but I didn't think I needed them, so I put it in the. Okay. So you can round that. Okay. This gets folded that way. That gets folded. I better hang on to these instructions that way. Okay, so yeah, good so far. Then it goes there and there. Oh, look at that, I made a bow. Ah, I made a bow. Okay. I don't know that I want to use the big one though. Let's make a little one. Okay. And yes, I know it will get smashed in the book. Okay. Fold it that way. I should find that die over there and put the instructions with it. I can tell you that. It's obviously not something I use very often. Ha, there we go. But now that I've done that, I want to ink the back of it. Where's my scrap paper? Here's a piece of scrap paper. Don't no matter. Let's get the coffee color ink. We're going to ink at the back of it. Not necessarily overly much. Just some. How are you feeling these days, dear Vaughn? Your PT going okay? She's our local fall expert. If I may say that, which I already did, so it doesn't matter if I may or not. I already did it. Okay, a little more here. And here. Can't really see that part. Fold it that way. Fold it that way. Okay, come down here. All right. Okay. Anyway, I was thinking about inking. Did anybody pick a color yet? Yeah, falling is definitely a talent. You know, Hottie Popo's she's a member of that group too. She's still having issues with her knee. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's glue it. Did it tell me where to glue it at? Not really. So I'm just going to fake my way around gluing. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I won't use it, as if that would be terrible. I'm not a big bow person. That was one of the things I didn't care much about for the, was it the 80s and 90s? They had all that bow and ruffly poop. Hey, Marion. On TV? On the big screen? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's pretty good. On the big screen. And then these, that one's got something on it. I don't like that spot. So this, I do remember this wraps around to make a pretty finish. Pretty finish. Can't talk gluing. Art glitter glue. No glitter in it. Oh, that's kind of special. Yeah, where would I put? I don't even have a. Oh, we can put it up here with the but not on top of the flower. Next to the. Oh, look how pretty that is! Oh my gosh. Okay. Hello. Enjoy this day, but I don't like that ziggy zaggy. Although it looks postage stampish. Do I have? I got a ziggy zaggy scissor. Hang on. Find the ziggy zaggy scissor. Not that one. That one's probably going to be about as close to ziggy zaggy as I can get. Okay, scooch that over. We'll give it a postage stamp edge, and that'll bring some of our postage stamp feel. F-E-E-L, not P-H-I-L. I need to go over that bottom just a little bit. Oh, I won't quite go. Okay. Get the crumbs off. Let's deposit the crumbs. Oh, y'all, when I saw that at the Dollar Tree, it just cracked me at. We'll put our crumbs. Okay. Get back up there. Oh, that didn't cut where the poop. All right. Okay. Bring that back. Go like that. Go like that. Go like that. Okay. Oh, y'all. I think we're practically there. Okay, put that back with that stuff. It will end up in the giveaway folder. I really wanted to use these, but now I'm not seeing much of a use for them. I'll screen. Yeah. I'm not feeling them, but I like them. They would go in that pile. Okay. Did anybody pick a color that we were going to ink with? So Brenda has learned how to fall to sustain less damage. Not a skill that she planned to attain. My understanding from stunt people is when you go to fall, you just kind of roll into it. Don't try to catch yourself, because that's when you break and sprain and bruise and all that. But just kind of roll into it. Use my favorite. I know. I was considering it. But I do have a couple of greens should we want to ink in green. Now, the only thing that I'm seeing is we've got the heavy corner of brown down here and no brown up here. And I feel like I should bring a brown up there. But I want to cover that flower. It's a flower. It's a magnolia, I believe. It looks magnolia-esque. And no, I don't like that. I do like that. What do I have on my desk that is a brownish? Probably not a lotish. I'm looking. Could happen. That is definitely not. That's more of a beige. I have some coffee scrap. No. Or do I even need a brown up there? Do I even need a brown up there? That's not the right brown. What do y'all think? Y'all supposed to be helping me. Help me. There's some. I jerked my talons back. Don't know why I've kept that. Here's an envelope. Is there anything in the envelope? Envelope. I always say envelope. Oh, little envelopes are in the envelopes. She says that she tucks it in there. I don't know. Because we needed something there. It's going to be a pocket. We just didn't make it one yet. Oh my gosh, look at all this money. I'm freaking rich. It's a copy. It's fake. It's fake. It's dialing for dollars. For motion picture. Copy money. Y'all. I think my husband brought that home. It looks pretty rare though, doesn't it? I bet somebody at Walmart would. I bet somebody at Walmart would let me pay for my groceries with it. Just saying. Okay, here's some die cuts. Let's pull those out. They're white. They're not brown, but we could make them brown should we decide to do that. And I think all of this is fair game on account of it's going to be in the file folder stuff one day when we clean it up. All right, that's enough out of that. Let's just put that treasure back in there. Okay, let's see. These are all kind of spiky looking though, aren't they? And again, I don't want to cover the flower up. I could move the side of the coffee, but that's going to change the whole dynamic because that's going to put all those blunt ends on this side. And I really liked how that went up like that. So I don't really want to do that either. Put the brown coffee back over here. Should just glue it on there because I know it's going on there. I know it is. Okay. What else do I have right here? Pretty sure that's going to go on there. Pretty sure. Okay. What else do I have? Nothing. Really? Put the pen back in the art glitter glue. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Turn around, let's find us. Oh, I don't want to dig in that. We may not pull the, how do we feel? Do we need a long, okay, money tree, yeah. Bottom right, you think just a little something right there? Yeah, in that kind of green. That would look good there. This is from an inexpensive, I shouldn't say cheap, although I want to, an inexpensive die cut from Amazon. And some of them don't die cut real well. Just plain, I think that would be okay if they were in different colors. Or just that. I'm looking at the screen. Yeah, sage, one of the die cuts. I probably shouldn't like the brown, but I'm liking that a lot. That one's like a budding branch. Oh, I'm not crazy about that one. I'm tending to like that one. Do we like it that way, or do we like it that way? Or could it even come out that? No, not that. I know I've not glued anything yet, except the bow. Can't talk. Fussing. I can't talk. I'm fussing. Oh, I like it coming out of that corner. Kind of, yeah, kind of like that. Can y'all even see that? We could put. She says. Let's make, just for grins, because we can. Let's get a brush. Get the brown. The brown. That's the brown brush. It gives a slightly softer look to inking, I think. And it's easier, in my opinion, to do brushes when you're inking through stencils. In my opinion. Okay. Move that over there. Now scooch this back. No. Maybe that. But it's not a it's the only brown I have. I want it just a little bit darker, but I don't necessarily want to paint it. What if I put, do we have a brown oxide? I don't know. Oh, gotta pull all this down. In a convenient location, it's just got more stuff piled on top because we've already discussed I'm a piler. Okay, let's see if we have a an oxide. I don't think so, though. Oh. Look at that. I have a brown. Is frayed burlap considered a brown, or is that considered a green? Oh, walnut. Walnut. I guess I do. I guess I do have a brown. Somebody should use those more often. Okay. All right. Scooch that over. Get this over. Now let's do some experimenting. Where's that paper towel you had? Didn't you have one? You did, but you lost it. There it is. Okay. Cleaning it off. Okay. I'm going to check out frayed burlap, because what's the worst that can happen? It's actually not bad. Oops, stuck to me. I know, I'm just so entertaining. Okay. Okay. Okay, wipe that off. Let's try a little walnut. A little walnut. How's that looking? Okay, that's pretty redder. Pretty redder. I'm real sure this is going to be way too dark. I love that color though. Just saying. Let's put it on the back. Nah, let's put it on the front. Oh, that's really looking cool. Might not use it on here, but I'm liking how it's looking. Okay, close, close, close. Brush it off. Fold that over. Okay. Well, it's not. Oh, quit dragging back over here. Okay. Let's mess up this piece of paper. Yeah. Okay, let's mess it up with frayed burlap. I normally don't get anywhere near this fancy. I'm probably not going to like it now at all. Probably. A little more coordinated. Okay, let me lay it over here. How's that looking? Not horrible. It's not horrible. Okay, that's a little, yeah. What do y'all think? She says that she looks away from the keyboard. Okay, that. sort of have that coming down. See, that's more of a red brown. Why don't we put some color? Why don't we put some color on that? Why don't we change the color of this? It's probably actually even burgundy. It's probably not even a brown. Let's go here. See what we can get. Again, what's the worst that's going to happen? That's probably why I liked it so well with the green, because it was more of a burgundy. Careful, don't tear it. It's a delicate. Oh, look at that. Now we're cooking on both grills. Cooking on gas. What do they say? What do y'all think? Kind of digging that. Kind of digging that. Oh, we should be rubbing that off on here. This is going on here. It's going in that pocket. It's going to be an envelope in the pocket. Pocket in a pocket. Have y'all been seeing my, well, it's not my, that open collaboration with Aaliyah and Lolly on first Thursdays of the month? Tags with tucks. Oh, I'm having so much fun with that, y'all. I missed January. We had issues with, illness issues in January. Well, we actually had them longer than January, but anyway. That's been fun. Tags with tucks. First Thursday of the month. Aaliyah DePina and Lolly Scrappy Paper Company. Paper Co. Yeah. Anyway. That should be pretty fun. Yeah. Okay. But we decided we wanted green on this. So let's see. Okay, get a green brush. I have one. I know it's green because I painted green on the back of the head and then I put a green thread around it. So, okay, let's look at the greens. It says sap green on the packaging, but it's not. Sap green was like an expensive ink refill for whatever bizarro reason. So it actually has some seagrass in it, some viridian green ink in it, and sap, sea green, viridian. Yeah, it's a mixed green. Let's see what we get. Let's see what it looks like. Let's put it on the back because it's perfect. Let's just see. I mean, doesn't have to be real dark. Doesn't have to be real precise. I mean, this is a junk journal of scraps, leftovers. Just to put a little green on it. Okay. Now, because I've done that, now I want a little coffee. A little coffee. Might have been a mistake on the coffee. Might have been. Okay, cover that. Okay. Put some more green on it. Okay, not too shabby. Okay. Oh, well. All right. That's enough. That's enough. Stop. Stop that. Stop at that. Stop at that. Okay. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Perfect. Y'all agree that's perfect? Let's put a little green on this because where's it at? I'm sure you cannot even see any of that color coming on there. Scrubbing really hard though, aren't I? Cleaning that brush off. Yep. Perfect. It's perfect. Telling you it's perfect. Okay. All right. It goes there. That will go there. That will go there. That will go there. That's going to go there. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's start gluing, shall we? Okay. Is that the right side? That's the side I'm going to use. Get the fabriTac, whatever it's called. Yeah, tags. Oh, I took the whole lid off. Y'all was watching me. Nobody was stopping me. People. Bless my heart. I let it run down. I have found if I leave this one stored upside down, it does not good things with your lid. Just saying, because that's true. Let me put this to help keep some of those threads from the other pages from coming out. It's a little chilly here today, y'all. It's windy. It's actually not as windy today as it was yesterday, which is probably a good thing for that wildfire. I still don't see any smoke, so I don't think it's coming my way. I'm putting as thin of a line as I can. Do any of y'all use those Sugar Bell bottles? And if so, put this back on so it doesn't volcano. Do y'all like them? Do you think it's worth the expense? Because in my opinion, they're a little expensive. Now, which side was the side I was going to use? This side. I can't believe how this just serendipitously fit this page like that. Perfect. It's perfect, I say. Okay. Okay. Get rid of that. Now, I can, just saying, because I'm just continuously thinking, as I often do, we have some pop dots. They're squares. They're not actual dots, but whatever. Let's stick no, I don't want to be able to see it. I don't want to see it. But it would kind of hold. Oh, come off. I didn't stick you down real hard. Just that would help keep it from totally smashing shut. Okay. Pulling the release paper off, sort of ish, like that. Okay. We can't see it, but it still looks okay. Just one. Just one a little dab it, do you? Stick it where you can't see it. I'll get in there. Pull the release paper off. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Getting there, getting there. Come on. There we go. Okay. That's just a little darker right there. Okay. Get rid of those little crumbs. Okay. That's going to go there. Or do we want it to go that way? I want a little more color. So let me get the scorched timber. Can't believe I said that. A little of that right there. Just a little inky dinky. Oh, how perfect. It just makes everything better. Why is that there? Got a rogue pop dot. My shirt sleeves knocking stuff down on the floor. Have to catch my treasure. Where'd it go? Oh, it was the coffee cup. We don't want to lose that. Okay. I'm going to get this back out. I should have laid it on its side. Can we see? Yeah, we can see. Can y'all see the lace? I bet you can. Okay, look. Hey, Lala. Girl, did you email me your mailing address? I need it. Oh, your Sugar Bell bottles were gifted to you and you like them. Oh, you like them for Aileen's too. Oh. Okay. Good to know. Because I've toyed with the idea of them. But then I'm like, I don't know. Y'all know how cheap I am. My boyfriend Clarence, he's like, oh, you should wait for him to go on clearance. But I don't think they're ever going to go on clearance. Oh, look out. Okay. Like, it's not quite centered. Let's see. Do we want it a little more this way, maybe? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, get a smasher thingy. That would be a bone folder, but it's not a real bone. Not in my studio. Okay, perfect. That's perfect. Okay, let's get this out. We're going to make all these browns look like they're BFFs. Gluing. Love the art glitter glue. Fine, super fine nozzle. Okay. Get a tweezer so we can tweeze it. So we wanted it like sort of, yeah, just like that. Perfect. That's perfect. Okay. This one, go ahead and grab a tweezer while you got it out. I guess I could have put this through the Xyron, but sometimes that's actually like more trouble than it's worth. And the replacement roll on those is crazy expensive. Can't talk gluing. Okay. Looking in the screen. I think that's perfect. Okay, where'd that go? Because I want that up under there. Just, oh, ink it, girl. Oh, look at that scorched timber. But I'm also feeling a little green. Not that one. Where is it? It's right there. Green. Forgot what I was doing for a second there. Just a hint. Just a hint. You probably can't even see it on the screen at all. That's beautiful. Just to knock some of that white down. Okay. Glue it. Perfect. Is it straight enough? Yeah, straight enough. Okay. Okay. Move that. Okay, so our upper page is beautiful. Now let's work on the bottom page. Okay, so the pocket needs to go first. But I want to, because it's going to load from this side, I want to reinforce that side just a little for strength stability purposes. I don't know why I feel like I want to do that, but I want to. So I'm going to do just like that. I talked about rounding the corners, but I've since kind of changed my mind about that. Okay. I wonder if the green, sorry about the extra noise. I wonder if the green will show up. Come here. Come here, my ruler friend. I don't think it's really showing up so well. No, it's not, because it's actually pretty pale green. Scorched. Okay. We can scorch it. It's like such a cool color, y'all. It's not cool. It's very warm. I just can't get over how much it looks like burnt wood. Just what it's called. Scorched. Burnt. I hope they get that fire out. Speaking of scorched and burnt. Last I heard, it hadn't burned any houses up. And it should be better because the wind has died down. Okay. That or way. I'm going to have to round the one corner because the page is rounded. Oh, doesn't want to round? Nope. I don't think it's that one. Let's try that one. Is that the one I used? It is. Try that one. Yeah, it does not want the thin paper. Just saying. Because I noticed that it was a thin paper. That's why we reinforced that edge. Okay, let me knock a little of that up there. Okay. Should I round that corner? Hi, B. Hey, B. How are you, darling? Good to see you. Gosh, it must be later, extra early for you. I think we will. We might as well round it, right? Might as well. Might as well. Get the, where'd you put it? There it is. Gonna put a little reinforcement paper behind it. Hopefully it'll cut. There we go. And do that again. And we will round that one. And how do I feel about that? Okay. I'm liking that. Have y'all seen the videos that I've been doing for B's design team? Mermaid Fairy. Mermaid's coming. It'll be here sooner than we think. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Need some of that. Let's get this glue. It's a pocket. It's a pocket. It's a pocket. Pockets get glue on 3 sides. And line it up perfectly. Get it on there perfectly. It's perfect. That will go in there. Perfect. It's perfect. Kind of had it more like, yeah, more like that. Do we still like it though? Obviously, I'm having some thoughts about that. Get back out of the way. Okay. Put that back there. Oh, love that. Let's ink that. Y'all know sometimes I ink and sometimes I don't. Since I've got that scorched timber, I'm more of an inker, huh? Just saying. Because I've noticed it. Oh. Yes. Perfect. And I'm thinking I'm going to leave the steam black. I don't know. I just like it like that. So get the tweezers. Oh, tweezers. Just gonna glue like that much. Just to tack it in space. Tack it. Like that. Get the tweezers again. We can glue all that. If I didn't glue the whole thing, then it could be a tuck spot, but you know, it's not tags with tucks today, is it? Okay. And I want it kind of, yeah, like that. Oh, I love that. I love it. Yeah, I do. I want it. I really do. I want it. I want it. Tweezers. Our glitter glue. Brushing it. Dotting it. Can y'all hear Molly snoring? They're fixing to be, my babies are fixing to be 12 years old. How crazy is that? I can't believe it. It also makes me a little sad. Okay, I wanted it kind of like that. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Trim that. Everything. That one's not. Little dot. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna put the pen back in the glue for a minute. Okay, let's put a little green. Whatever's on here is what's on here. Put some on this one. all of that. Just a little, very haphazard. Okay, that one's going to go there. A little more right there. Okay. All right. I'm going to make it like a tuck spot, although nothing may ever get tucked into it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Can't talk gluing. I want it to kind of split the difference. Oh, I'll probably glue that down. Don't glue that. That's a tuck spot. I'm going to prove it. Consider that proof. Okay. We'll probably never ever tuck anything in there, but it's a tuck spot nonetheless. Okay. Then you're going to go something like that. Something like that. Okay. Definitely going to ink these. So let me get the green back out. Put the lid on the thing. Oh. Okay. Look at chat. Thanks, Lala. Prayers are awesome sauce. 5:30 p.m. Bees in this whole other country, y'all. Inking. Not being overly precise with it because I'm using a big inker. Oh, we got to put some antenna on here too. Must not forget our antenna. If it doesn't have antennae, it's not going to be able to find the sweet nectar of spring. Okay, scorched. Although I'm probably not, I'm just going to tap, just tap the edge ever so lightly. Don't forget the antennae. Okay. Don't forget the antennae. I have to tell myself, like when I'm driving somewhere, I have to tell me where I'm going. Sing a song. Pharmacy, post office. Pharmacy, post office. They want to get to the pharmacy next. It's post office. Aldi's. Get the antennae. Oh, all right, come in. All right, let go. Black thread. That's probably enough. Put it back in that drawer. Put the drawer back in the drawer holder. Back on the Lady Susan. Lick my fingers. Roll them together so that those are kind of together. Flip that over. Get some glue. Put the thread right there. Now, because I don't want it to pull off, I got a teeny tiny piece of paper. We're just going to lay that right over the top of the thread just to help reinforce it to keep it from coming off. Not that it's necessarily going to come off. Oh, keep the glue open. Now we're going to glue the body a little bit. Oh, we should put pop dots on there too. Just a little. Just a little. Like that. I'm not messing with the threads just yet. Do we want a pop dot? I don't know. Let's see. Just, yeah. Just the one? I'm thinking just the one. Just one. Release paper. Stick it back down. Smash it. Smash it. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. So this side's getting glued down. This one's getting glued down. Body. Okay. Get that part going flat so we don't interrupt the pocketus. Okay. Now let's untwist our antennae. You can make your antennae as long or as short as you want. This one side I need to trim just a hair, just a hair. Just, all right. Working with my left hand. Just about that much. It's perfect. I'm going to put just a hair, just a teensy tiny glue of line right there to just sort of hold it. And that one we want to kind to go that way, right? Just a hair, just a hair. Like that. Don't that look like real antennae? It's perfect. Okay, look at chat. Okay. Oh, Lala says you're welcome. Thank you. Okay. So that should slide in. Yeah. Perfectly like that. You can hardly see it. I mean, you can see it, but you can hardly see it. So it's somewhat imperceptible. If I hadn't cut that all up, that could be, okay, what do we got over here? Those hearts that I loved so much. Not that color. We'll overpaint that. How do we think? What do we think of that? Those could actually, we could put them on the inside. We could put them on the inside. All right. Do I have a piece of scrap cardstock? You know I do. You know what? It's death fodder. It's fair game. Oh, excuse me. No. Maybe. That's the same color. Oh, here's a green. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Will it fit in the pocket? I haven't even looked at the time. Oh, we can just trim just a hair off the pocket. Just a hair. Not the pocket, the tag, the house, the paint chip, whatever the heck this is called. Okay, we're going to take just a hair off of that side. Then just a hair off of that side so that they're kind of still even-ish. Okay, perfect. Pencil. Pencil's the secret pencil. Where's the secret pencil? Secret pencil. Secret pencil. Right there. Bring that back out because it makes pretty good straight line. Pretty good. Just like that. Let's put a little more of a divot. Okay, circle punch, circle punch. I thought this would be more convenient, but it's not so much. Just a little bit of a circle punch. Perfectly. Perfect. Perfect. Roundy. Roundy. Inky dinky doo. Scorched timber, I love you. All right. Okay. So that can go in there. And there. Okay. Let's find that paper we had a while ago. That paper being, where'd it go? It's in here. It's in here. I know it's in here. Put one of these on the back. So we'll have a journaling spot should one happen to do journaling. Huh. Almost the perfect size. We want the browner side or the spottier side? I'm liking the spottier side. Get some glue stick. Get some scratch paper. I don't know how much I need. Probably about that much. Oh, put it on the wrong end. I wanted the spottier side. Okay. Really doesn't even matter. It's not like I'm ever really going to journal on it. I like the option though. I guess I like options a lot. A lot of options. Hence pockets, not necessarily anything in the pocket. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to trim around it, and that's okay. Burnish it. Glue stick likes to be burnished. Flip it over, burnish from this side. Okay. Trim it. Okay, move that somewhere else, or I'll be sticking to it. Okay. Okay. Oops. 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 Y'all would have not have saw that. Now let's ink from this side. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Need some of that. Put that back in our treasure box. We might could use that on Mini Me. Okay. That will go in the pocket. And now let's put these on there, but we want to paint this. Let's paint this. We're going to put this extremely light green on it. The whispering green. I mean, that's how light it is. It's like a whisper of green. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We hate it. That's got paint boogers. We're not liking it. Looks like Carpo per diem. Okay, let's put a little of this green on there and see what we get. Oh, that's pretty freaking bright, isn't it? Not that green then. Uh-oh. A ringy dingy. One moment. I'll be right back. I'm in my live. I'm having my live show. That's all right. I love you. Okay. All right. This green. Palm leaf. See what that is. Better. Especially mixed with that little bit of pale green. It's actually not too bad. Okay. Now it means I'm going to have to get the heat gun, y'all. Rinse the brush. Oop. Let go, heat gun. Heat gun, y'all. Thanks, Lala. Lala reminds you to give us a thumbs up and a share and a subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Because YouTube likes it. I do too. Personally speaking, I like it too. Just saying, because I'm saying it. Okay. Perfect. It's okay. I mean, it's better than the teal. Oh, I love that though. No, that way. That or way and that or way. I'm not even going to ink around them. Should I ink around them? What do y'all think? Oh, yes. Come back and comment after the live. Let's just throw a little ink on this one and see what we think. Just to pull it off the back. Just a little. Yes. Okay. Put a little ink on this one. I'm not going to ink the black one because you wouldn't be able to see it. Pretty sure. These are definitely two different kinds of hearts. See, this one's got a curvy kind of point, and this one's a rounded heart. Okay. Like that. Like that. I'm thinking I like the black on top. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's glue that part down. Like that. And then we're going to put a little right there. A little right there. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, wiping that glue off because this is going to be what? What is this going to be? Okay, that's glue. This is going to be a pocket. Put a little glue there, a little down here, a little around here. We don't have to put anything in it. It's not a law, but it is a tradition. Oh, oh, that's so stinking pretty. Okay. Hopefully that will go back in there. There we go. Okay. Oh, I can put those back in there. Back in the treasure box. Desk fodder. Oh, look at that. That is so stinking pretty. I know. We're going to hide it in the pocket. Oh, thusly. More thusly. How perfect is that? All right. All right, let's find our date stamp. Let's date us. We are now in March. And we are 20. So it's the same day as it was last month, only a month later. Let's stamp with scorched timber. Okay, hang on. We got to test it. Stamping law. Flat side points towards your body. Pretty perfect. Lid on. Oh, yeah, it'll be all, it'll be fine and dandy. Perfect. How perfect. Stamp it off. Put the date stamp back up there where you probably will find it again. Oh my gosh. Wow, we did awesome sauce work today, y'all. I can't believe our background came out so good. I'm getting good at that. I should paint more often, I guess. That one's not so good, but whatever. Whatever. Not everything is a beauty miss. Save these and put them with your die. Okay. So what do we have left over that's going in the leftover folder that will be given away at some point? I don't know when. Oh, let me recurve that the other way so it'll lay it flat-ish. Get your flat on. We got that other bow. We got that. That one. Tulips. That fun thingy. Get 4 awesome little squares that I really wanted to use, but just didn't. And an owl. Okay, so those will go in the giveaway folder that will be given away at some point in our life, or it will be inherited by someone. I don't know. Look at that, y'all. How pretty is that? I don't even mind that that's like a dark spot. I think I'm gonna put I know I'm supposed to be finished. I think we're gonna put some pieces of cardstock under there just to raise that up just a little. I don't want it as high as the pop dot because that's a pretty thick pop dot. It's not a dot, it's a square, but whatever. And that won't fit because that's too big. Layer these up. And I'm going to trim it again because it's like way too big. One more. Perfect. Glue on that side. Get some tweezer action going on. Yeah, baby. That's the ticket. Okay. Yeah. Gorgeous. I think it's our best one yet. Or maybe it's just my favorite one yet. See, that won't go back in there. Why won't that go in there? Because that's not the hole it goes in. That's why. There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay, put that goes in that pile. This is going in the recycle. That's what we do. Our city makes us do that. Whether we want to do or not matters. Okay. Oh, I love that. I'm going to look at chat. What's everybody working on? Thanks, B. Yeah, black on top. Isn't that what we did? Is that what we did? Oh, I hope that's what we did. I think that's what I wanted to do. Yes, that's what we did. That's so pretty. And not a diamond was glued in this. No diamonds were glued. I don't think we have them on every page. Well, that one has some. This one does not. We didn't put any diamonds on this one. But it's got some pockets. Is there any diamonds? I don't think there's any diamonds in this one. That's pretty though. That one's actually kind of, It does have a pocket though. Just saying, because it does. That was August of 23, y'all. Not every page can be gorgeous. Some of them are definitely better than others. Definitely. We'll end up having to do something with that. I don't know when. Some point. Look at all these pockets. That's good diamond. Diamond. Oh, we got a whole center spread still. Pocket. Just saying. No diamonds. Diamonds. That one's very. This is my favorite. I love it. Don't forget, that's a tuck spot. Sorta. That's a tuck spot. Oh, but we glued it down with the butterfly. Bless my heart. Oh, well. It's okay. You don't have to put anything in it. What do we think? Do we like that? Oh, Jen's fixing to go to work. Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. And I mean that in a good way. I don't mean that in a Southern way. I'm Southern, but I don't always mean it in a Southern way. Just saying. Well, I guess we will wrap it up. I love that. It's beautiful. Sorry that the camera keeps doing that. I have no control over the camera. I tell it not to autofocus, and sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. Those pages look really, even in real life. I mean, not just on the camera. Even in real life, they look pretty convincing of being the same page. I love it. I couldn't have done it without you. And with that being said, I guess we will call that ta-da. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for spending your quality time with me, or your quality. Hopefully I earned your subscriptions if you're not already subscribed. Thanks so much, y'all. Gotta put that y'all on there. It's a Southern thing. Thanks for watching. Happy arting, y'all.